I noticed in that box, it had list of names. Each name had like a red thread wrapped around it. At first, I didn't really want to touch it, but I was going through the list of names. Some of the names were names of our own children. Then I stumbled across my own name, even my date of birth written on that piece of paper. I took the thread off. I took the thread off my children's, robe and everything. Then I just took the whole thing out of the box and put the box back in its place without my names or my children's names in the box. I didn't say anything. As soon as we returned back, I noticed a difference in my business. Everything was doing 10 times better. Also, I noticed that our children weren't falling as sick as they were before. So I started to realize that piece of paper that I saw in that box was something that was done with our names. Hence the reason why they were in there. And untying them, obviously, released whatever it was that was done on us. I still never mentioned this to my husband because I still remember the old woman's advice. Fast forward, I heard the news from my husband. I was sat next to him when a phone call came in and they said sadly his mum had passed away. We had to rush back to the village again. When we arrived there, the rest of the children were trying to get the mum's stuff ready. I noticed something very strange. I had gifted her stuff. I'm talking about a piece of clothing. I used to also send her money as well. But those clothing had unusual markings on them. I didn't know what the hell she did with the gift that I gave her. Soon after, all my problems, when she passed away, all our problems were solved. Even my own husband's businesses were starting to flourish again. But guys, I'm telling you, before you marry into a family, you need to do your research properly. Do not go in marriage blindsided. Do not go in thinking that love is everything. Please do your research properly. So this is my story to warn young ladies out there, or even any woman of any age, to be careful. Please do your research properly before you go into a marriage.